What's up, everybody? It's Hey John. I jabber opportunities nonstop, and today I have some interesting news that I'll be going over. NFTs, Shiba Inu, yes, not Dogecoin, but Shiba, hashtag the Shiba Army. They have things to celebrate, and we're seeing some momentous times for the Shiba Army. So let's get to the news, and of course, following that, the charts. Let's go. All right, so NFTs. Well, what is an NFT? Well, it stands for non-fungible tokens. And essentially, this is a platform for artists or anyone who wants to share their creativeness in the cryptocurrency market, and they be able to mint it and sell it out. Well, they're able to with platforms such as Opensea, where they are able to mint, as in send their JPEGs, GIFs, music, whatever, creative stuff there. And then it goes to the market and people are able to buy it directly, which is great in theory here. But we've seen a heinous crime committed by a product chief, an insider in the NFT Opensea here, right? And this is a $1.5 billion startup company. And you have to wonder, do they not have better security and protocol? I mean, for a company that is $1.5 billion as a startup, I mean, there has to be better regulations, right? It can't be the Wild West. I mean, that's a lot of money for a company to start up and everything. And are they even vetting their people, is what I gotta ask. Are they vetting their people? And of course, they're gonna say, yes, of course we are, right? But at the same token, this shows you how much corruption there is in the cryptocurrency market. Time after time, we've seen non-stop corruption in the crypto markets here. You're seeing these individuals just taking stuff and leaving. Case in point, a few months ago, earlier this year, Turkey, right? One of the larger exchanges in Turkey closed up shop and took all of the crypto wisdom, and boom, vamoose. It's all gonzos. And guess what? All those folks in Turkey, well, guess now they're having no crypto now because it's all been stolen from them. And guess what? There is nothing they can do about it. There is no recourse because, as you know, cryptocurrency is the Wild West and there's no backup, there's no regulation. And that's what everybody wants, right? Everybody wants a free market. They want their freedoms. They don't want any kind of regulation. But when they get robbed due to their lack of due diligence, the lack of being and doing what is truly cryptocurrency, and what that means is, what is truly cryptocurrency? The very definition of it, it means to be your own central bank. Yes, you can buy through an exchange, fantastic, but make sure you move it off the exchange into your own personal hardware wallet or digital wallet. Either which way, make sure you are the gatekeeper of your own central bank. Do not leave it on the exchanges because corruption can happen. So back to the NFT corruption here. So essentially, this employee by the name of Chastain is a product chief of Opensea, and he or she was essentially buying up NFTs before they were minted, before they were hitting the markets, and trading it already and getting, the first dibs at it before it rockets to the moon and then sells it off later on. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, that's the very definition of insider trading and the very definition of corruption. And what did Opensea do about this? Well, Opensea said, hey, Chastain, we want your resignation now, so please give it to us. And of course, he or she gave it to him and complied. But really? That's our punishment for doing all of these mischievous things is please get fired and leave. How about reparations? How about damages? How about, giving back where they lost, right? Giving back where they gained from their insider trading. I mean, that's pretty lame, in my opinion here. So shame on Opensea for just asking for a resignation. I mean, this individual is damaging the cryptocurrency NFT markets by doing their heinous acts. And, for the new folks coming into NFTs because they're hot right now, well, I hate to say, but some of them are going to get burned. That's the nature of things here, right? I'm seeing tons of influencers, literally, not everyone, but a great majority of folks now are saying, hey, you know what? I can draw garbage. Literally, I can draw garbage, and someone will pay an Ethereum for it or something. And people do, apparently. And, well, all I gotta say is just be careful, folks. Be careful. Okay, with these new products, these new innovations, well, it's still crypto in a sense where there is no regulation. So always, as they say in real estate, caveat emptor, which means do your own friggin' due diligence. And when you see an influencer pushing out NFTs, well, you have to wonder, are they creating it? If they are, fantastic, right? But if they're pushing out a project or whatever they're doing, well, you gotta wonder now.
What's their agenda? I will tell you their agenda. It's quite simple. To make moolahs, make moonies off of you and their influence. It's very simple.
So just be careful with that. If you want to go in for it, hey, I'm not going to stop you or anything, but I'm just saying, be careful. And I personally want to jump into it. Now, people are going to wonder, hey, John, do you have any NFTs? No, I do not, because I don't believe in paying for a JPEG or a GIF. I mean, if I'm supporting the actual artist itself, hey, that's cool. Why not right here, right? But I'm seeing a lot of folks just throwing out NFTs of just whatevers. And to me, that's not what it's about. I mean, it is for the artist itself. You know, it's great because artists can do direct marketing to the people. But everyone's jumping into it. Everyone's an artist now. Everyone's a creative now. And it's just too much for me. So I'm not really interested in it, personally speaking. But moving on, though.
Shiba Inu. Hashtag Shiba, right? Hashtag Sheep.
I know most folks here don't like Sheeb. Has proven itself. Whether you like it or not, whatever, it doesn't matter, because Sheeb is now listed on Coinbase. And when you are listed on Coinbase, essentially that is your ticket to legitimizing your cryptocurrency. And you know what? As all the haters hate Sheep for it because they're a Dogecoin killer or whatever they want to call it, guess what? They're on Coinbase now, and now they're legitimate. And yesterday, when it got listed on Coinbase, well, Sheep went up like 40, I think 50%. I mean, phenomenal gains. Phenomenal. So that being said, I think Sheep is going to be here to stay now, because once you get listed on Coinbase, you are now being, again, I want to reiterate, legitimized. So is this going to be the legit Dogecoin killer? Well, I don't know about that one, but they are definitely a real coin now, you know, and they're in the markets now, and they have a very large audience. And the fact that they were on Coinbase and it got bought up to 40, 50%, well, could that just be the Coinbase effect, or can it have some lasting staying power? We know for Bitcoin and Dogecoin, when it happened for them, they rocketed up and they pulled back down. So I guess we'll wait a few days and see what happens here, maybe a few weeks, right? But so far, SHIB is proving quite stubborn and I would say quite successful. So let's get to the charts now. Okay, so now we are covering Shiba, right? Hashtag Sheep, hashtag Shiba Armory, right? We're going to check out the charts and see what's going down. So on the long-term resistance at around 958, I'm not going to read all those zeros. Okay, I'm just going to say 958. That was a long-term resistance, right? Resistance for about since May of 2021. So now it's been a long-term resistance. And now we're seeing news of Shiba being listed on Coinbase. So there is some dramatic and some strong news there. Okay. The long-term support is going to be around 592. Anytime it gets around there, it accumulates and it bounces up. So far the range is 592 to about 952. Okay, so you're seeing about a 400 difference here. With that being said, though, okay, now I'm gonna zoom in a little bit now. Of course, this is the daily perspective here. We're seeing Shiba literally break out yesterday. Look at this stick here. The low 651 to a high of 945. So you're seeing about a 3-cent range here. All right, it's not really a cent, but it's easier to say, so I just want to say that. As you know, when you see a new moon, that is usually an indicator of a new downside, a pullback. But however, though, I do believe with the current bullish news of being listed on Coinbase, I think Shiba is going to have more legs to run in the future here. The question is, are they going to go back to their previous all-time highs of around 0.0003999? Well, that is $1 million question. As of right now, unless it could break 952, I'm going to say it doesn't seem very likely. But if it can, though, well, you know what? I think it's very likely that we can potentially see us going back up there. With that being said, though, looking at the Agora RSI here, we're seeing that the RSI is currently in the bullish territory. We're seeing the money flowing into Shiba, and the money flowing is going from a negative territory into the bullish territory. So we're going from bearish to bullish here. And if this continues, I believe that it is very likely that Shiba Inu will start a new bull run. However, though, two things to watch out for is 952. Can we break out of there, and can we confirm it by trading up and around there for a few days to confirm it, though? As you know, today is Friday. So with that being said, it's a Friday and you have the weekend, and usually cryptos aren't too strong on weekends. And given the fact that now we're seeing more gaming being opened up again, by gaming I mean like sports betting, crypto and stocks have lost some of their luster because some of these gamblers here, they're going back to their fantasy football, fantasy baseball, fantasy basketball, whatever it is, and they're kind of gambling there now. So with that being said, do not take this to heart. It just means that there's going to be some patience. And of course, I believe by the way that Shiba Inu chart looks right now, it's looking pretty much range bound at the moment. But the fact that now we're seeing Coinbase listing Shiba, well, that means that there's going to be a huge market for it. And I believe that Shiba is going to be successful. I mean, am I trying to say, hey, they're going to take over Dogecoin? Of course not. I don't think anything can take out Dogecoin. Does that mean there could be no room for other Shiba Inu coins? I mean, some would argue and say, no, there can only be one, Dogecoin only. Okay, sure. You can say that. But the fact that, there's Shiba and all the other fluky things, all the other coins here, and they have money flowing into it. So this tells me, yeah, despite what you may think, despite what I may think, the markets say, yes, there can be more than one, and I am interested in buying more than just one. I would say the reason being is because folks want to chase the gains and the yields. And I would say that, yes, it's very possible that these gains and bigger chases here are going to be very successful for folks who are into it early on. And there is still time, in my opinion, to get into these kind of things here. Am I saying go buy it? Absolutely not. I'm just saying there's opportunity here, and I believe in it. I'm not saying it's going to kill Dogecoin. I'm not saying I hate Dogecoin. I'm not saying I've lost my trust in Dogecoin. What I'm saying is that there are alternatives, and people chasing yield are going to say, hey, you know what? Shiba looks a lot more appealing than Dogecoin. The argument being is that, okay, currently Dogecoin is, say, around 25 cents. And let's say it goes back up to, say, 75 cents here, right? Oh, great. I have 2x my money here. Of course, if I buy like Shiba Inu here, right, or Shiba, it goes from, 0.0000, I get 5 zeros here, 952, to about, 0.40 and 3999999. Well, guess what? Your money has increased a lot more and many more times. And is that more appealing? I would say so, yes. To most folks trading cryptos or NFTs, yes, they're in it for the yields, and they want to make the money, right? And then once they make the money, they say, hey, you know what? I'm going to go back and buy Dogecoin because that's what I truly believe in. But so my point being here is that, yes, these are trades. They could be potential investments, but for now, they could be solid trades, though. Currently, if you're looking for Shiba Inu, though, right, look for around 952. If it can break that and go above, then I would say, you know what? That's a possible buying opportunity, because if 952 breaks and confirms, that's going to be your new baseline, your new support, instead of a resistance. So if that happens and it confirms, that means Shiba Inu is going to have a very strong bull run, and you want to get in and you want to hold on tight. Of course, if it breaks back down and it goes back to around, 5, 9, then you know what? That just means that you're pulling back and you're trading in a range here. And you know what? There's Coinbase news. Guess what? It's nothing then, right? But for now, I'm going to reserve judgment and I'm going to watch and see to see what's going on, because in my opinion, this is one of the more exciting trades here, because you can get in with not a lot of money, but you can come out with a lot of money though. So it's one of those interesting trades here, okay? So it's your boy, Hey John. If you're new here, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. And if you are a returning viewer, I thank you for watching the show, and give it a like so YouTube will share this video with more people, and it will support and help the channel immensely. And most importantly, have an awesome day, and I'll catch you on the next one.